This video response is going to go out to Mr. Repzion. And here's the reason why. I actually watched your video on loneliness, and I found it most intriguing. At the beginning of your video, you say, well, I'm experiencing loneliness myself, and I don't know how to solve it. And if you don't have a solution to it, you shouldn't say anything about it. Well, guess what? I got your solution. I said, wait a minute. You got the solution for loneliness? You betcha I do. Okay, so let's lay out the plan. First, you go to the library and you become a speed reader. That's the first thing you do. So, well, how is speed reading going to help? You just follow along here. Step 1, you become a speed reader. Number 2, you speed read this book right here, The Memory Book by Harry Lorayne. Now you have the ability to read quickly and to memorize facts and store them for long periods of time. Now the next thing I want you to do is to go through every single playlist on my YouTube channel, all of them, and learn every single piece of information out of every single one of those videos. Why is that? Because that will get you a better paying position. That's right. You will get a higher paying gainful employment by doing so. Now, how does that solve a problem? Well, because now you don't have to worry about transportation anymore. You don't have to worry about those high gas prices anymore. And 2, you can take people out. Hey, take them out to dinner or drinks or whatever. But that doesn't solve the whole problem. Okay? You need one more thing. Just one more. Here it is. You need to find old issues of the Reader's Digest. And guess what? They're at the library. That's right. You can look these babies up. Check them out. Take them home with you. Speed read them. Memorize them. And then return these puppies back to the library. You say, well, how does that help? Because when people start up conversations about certain topics, these stories come back to your mind, thanks to Harry Lorayne. And when that happens, you can bring these stories up, and you sound like an interesting human being. And then people want to talk to you. Let me tell you something. I just did a video on Robert and Margaret Glass. And I specifically asked these people specific questions in the hopes that one day they will actually watch my video and answer me. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who will stand there and look up April of 1997's Reader's Digest and read the story about Robert and Margaret Glass. They'll fly through here just to find it. But if you've watched my response video, it should have amazed you at how much stuff I remembered and how much stuff I was asking these people. I wasn't reading off of a teleprompter. I wasn't reading off my computer screen. I remembered their story because I sped read it and I memorized it. And when I went to work one day and told my coworkers about this story, you should have seen their eyes. It became about this wide. They were fascinated by what I did. Let me tell you something. I read another Reader's Digest story about Kevin Karstens, and after I read that story and memorized all the details, then I placed a video on my YouTube channel. You can actually look this up for yourself. Just type in Kevin Karstens YouTube. Kevin Karstens Speed Learner. Do that. You'll find my video response to Kevin Karstens. And as soon as you do, you'll begin to realize how quickly I read and memorized that story. You can look that story up in the Reader's Digest yourself. So, you say you want the cure for loneliness? There it is. Since you don't know the answer, and I do, I'm now presenting it to you. That'll fix loneliness in about 6 seconds. I hope you enjoyed my information. Maybe you'll put it in your life. I don't know. Anyway, probably a lot more interesting than some of the things you've been putting on your YouTube channel. I can tell you one thing, nobody finds my YouTube channel dull. They may not always agree with me, but they don't find my YouTube channel dull. I can guarantee you that. Alright, I'm babbling here. I'm going to stop this for now. I will tell you more in a future video. Stay tuned.